The calendar changed, but you didn't. Another year walked past you while you stood still, calling it patience, calling it fate. But deep down, you know the truth. You wasted time you will never get back. 2026 isn't coming to save you. It's coming to expose you. Expose how undisciplined you became, how comfortable you stayed, how quiet your ambition grew. You don't need another motivational quote. You need a reckoning, because the man you were in 2025 won't survive what 2026 is about to demand. Listen to me. Stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending 2025 was kind to you. You survived it, that's all. Survival is not success. Survival is just not being dead yet. He didn't win. You didn't grow. You didn't even come close. You drifted. You let the days pass, thinking time would work for you. It won't. Time doesn't care. Time doesn't forgive. Time doesn't pause. You think because you showed up, because you didn't collapse completely, that you're fine. You're not. Not even close. Look at yourself. Are you sharper than last year? Smarter? Stronger? No. You're the same man, or worse. Softer, lazier, more distracted. Every excuse you whispered to yourself became a chain. Every "I'll start tomorrow" became another link holding you down. You think small victories matter when the big picture is empty. They don't. You moved. You acted. You accomplished nothing. Comfort killed you. Comfort whispered in your ear, "Rest, it's fine, tomorrow." And you listened. Every time. You surrendered to it like a fool. Do you know how dangerous comfort is? It's invisible, insidious. It's the quiet death that kills ambition before it even starts. You spent 365 days giving in to this poison, and now you want a medal, a pat on the back. You get nothing. You get reality. Look at your routines, your mornings wasted scrolling, your nights spent distracted, your energy scattered in meaningless tasks. You didn't master your habits. Your habits mastered you. You let laziness dictate your life. You let fear dictate your choices. You let doubt run your mind unchecked. Every day you postponed action. Every day you avoided responsibility. You trained yourself to stay weak. Weak men don't get second chances. They don't get applause. They get left behind. Understand this. 2025 didn't break you. You broke yourself. Not by some big failure. Not by tragedy. By doing nothing. By thinking next time would save you. Next time didn't save you. Nothing will save you but you. You. And you've been hiding from that truth. You can't hide anymore. Stop pretending. Stop making excuses. Stop forgiving yourself for wasted time. The year is gone. The clock doesn't rewind. Look at your potential and stop lying about it. You know what you could have achieved. You know what you were capable of, and you didn't. That's on you. You didn't take risks. You didn't force growth. You didn't demand more from yourself. You waited for permission that never came. You hoped life would give you a break, a chance, a miracle. Life gave you nothing, and it never will. Life doesn't care. You survived. That's it. You survived, and that's pathetic. You're alive, but alive is not enough. Alive is average. Alive is common. Average men follow. They wait. They talk. They complain. You don't want to be average. But every choice you made in 2025 screams that's exactly what you've become. Weak, predictable, forgotten. This ends now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel like it. Now, if you are serious about 2026, you need to face yourself, look in the mirror and admit the truth. You lost this year without dying. You survived, but you didn't live. You were present, but invisible. You were moving, but going nowhere. You were breathing, but not powerful. You were existing, but not building. Enough. Stop. Listen carefully. I see the pattern in you. You love beginnings. You thrive on the rush of starting something new, the illusion of movement. A new day, a new week, a new month, a new year. And you think that's progress. It's not. It's distraction. It's addiction. You're addicted to the feeling of starting without finishing. You like the idea of becoming, but you hate the work of being. You want applause for the effort of thinking about change. But real change? Real change doesn't feel comfortable. Real change demands everything. And you run when it asks for more than convenience. Every plan you make dies quietly, not because life is hard, but because you are soft. You start, you try, you hesitate, you falter, and then you quit. You convince yourself tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow is alive, been feeding yourself for years. You don't need another motivational speech, another fresh start. You need discipline. You need confrontation with your own laziness. You need to stop letting fear and distraction dictate what you do. Look at the projects you abandoned, the books you never finished, the habits you never formed, the mornings you wasted scrolling through other people's lives. You loved starting, loved the spark of energy that comes with the first step, but hated the grind that comes after. You thought momentum would carry you. It won't. Momentum is temporary. You are temporary if you don't act consistently. You love the idea of change, but not the cost. You want the results, not the pain. You want recognition, not responsibility. You want recognition, not responsibility. You want transformation, not discipline. And here's the truth. The world doesn't reward dreamers. It punishes them. The man who only starts and never becomes, he disappears quietly, forgotten, invisible. You can pretend you're busy. You can pretend you're trying. But the results, they don't lie. They show exactly how much you've done. And right now, you've done little. You need to look at yourself honestly. Why do you keep starting? Because starting is easy. Starting is exciting. Starting gives you the illusion of control. Starting lets you feel like a soldier without firing a bullet. But becoming, truly becoming, that requires enduring the discomfort that follows the first step. It requires consistency. It requires sacrifice. And that's why you fail. You avoid the struggle. You avoid the discipline. You avoid being uncomfortable. You avoid the truth about yourself. I'm telling you this straight. You will start 2026 the same way if you don't face this pattern. You will set new goals, buy new planners, scroll for motivation, feel the spark of excitement, and do nothing with it. You will let distraction win. You will let fear win. You will let yourself win. The privilege of existing without achieving. That's not life. That's surviving while pretending to live. So stop it. Stop glorifying your beginnings. Stop worshipping the idea of potential. Stop celebrating intentions. Start finishing. Start building. Start executing. Start forming habits that crush weakness. Start controlling your time. Start controlling your mind. Start controlling your environment. Start acting like a man who doesn't negotiate with failure. Because here's what becoming is. It's not a feeling, it's a decision. Not a spark, but a fire that burns every day. Even when you feel tired. Even when no one is watching. Even when the world is comfortable and easy. Becoming is lonely. Becoming is difficult. Becoming is what separates the men who exist from the men who conquer. And you want to exist. You want comfort. You want delay. You want excuses. And that ends now. If 2026 is going to be different, you need to stop being in love with starting. You need to start being in love with the grind, with the process, with the power it takes to actually become someone. You need to quit feeding yourself lies. You need to quit chasing the spark and start living in the fire. No more beginnings without endings. No more motion without results. No more pretending. You either become or you remain invisible. And I don't see excuses anymore. I see you. Time to decide. Listen carefully. Reset isn't cute. Reset isn't a suggestion. Reset isn't writing a list or buying a new notebook. Reset is war. Reset is ruthless. Reset is killing the man you were yesterday, without mercy, without hesitation, without excuses. You think you can step into 2026 carrying the same habits, the same comfort, the same excuses, and expect a different result? You're a fool if you do. Your old self has to die. Every lazy morning, every weak choice, every distraction you let rule you, it's dead now, or it will drag you down. You cannot bring the past into the future and expect victory. That version of you has failed. That version of you is weak. That version of you is the reason 2025 slipped through your fingers. And yet you keep protecting it. You keep making excuses for it. You keep saying, I'll change soon. I'll do better tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't exist. Only today exists. And today, you either kill your old self or it kills your future. Look at your routines. Are they building you or breaking you? Are they sharpening your mind or dulling it? Are they forging discipline or strengthening laziness? If the answer isn't obvious, you're already dead inside. Your habits define you. Your environment defines you. Your choices define you. And if you keep choosing comfort, distraction, delay, weakness, you are choosing to stay the same man who failed last year. You think you're safe. You think you're clever. You're just soft. And soft men get crushed. Excuses die too. Every "I'm tired," "I don't have time," "I'll start later," "It's not the right moment." Burn them now. No one cares. No one owes you results. No one is waiting for you to feel ready. You are ready, or you're not. And if you're not, that's your fault, not life's. Excuses are the chains around your ankles. They weigh you down. They drag you into irrelevance. Kill them, or stay buried under them. Forget comfort. Forget approval. Forget easy. You will not grow in softness. You will not rise in convenience. You will not conquer while you cling to the life you've known. The man you need to become is not polite. He is not safe. He does not negotiate with weakness. He does not delay. He does not question. He acts every day, every hour, every moment. And if you think you can step into this new year without killing your old self, you are dreaming, and dreams are for the dead. Change is violent. Discipline is violent. Growth is violent. They demand a man who is ready to destroy himself to build something greater. And you've been hiding from that violence. You've been hiding behind routines that numb you, behind habits that lull you, behind excuses that chain you. And now you're staring at the future, wondering why nothing is happening. It's simple. Your past is still alive inside you, and it's suffocating you. This reset isn't a joke. It's not a ritual. It's a blade you must wield against yourself. Cut away every weak habit. Cut away every cowardly thought. Cut away every fleeting comfort. Leave nothing behind that doesn't serve the man you're about to become. Your old self had one job, to survive, and he barely did that. The new man has one job, to dominate, to build, to rise, and he cannot carry the weight of failure. So start now. Start by refusing your old patterns. Start by refusing excuses. Start by stepping into discomfort and staying there until you are sharper, stronger, faster, more relentless. Reset isn't waiting for you to feel ready. Reset is demanding you act. Reset is the death of your past and the birth of your future. You want change? Kill the man you were. Nothing else will work. Listen closely. You are terrified of silence. Not loud noise, not chaos. Silence. The quiet that forces you to face yourself. That stillness where excuses fall apart. That solitude where your weaknesses scream and your cowardice is exposed. And you avoid it. Every day, every moment. You distract yourself because the truth is unbearable. You scroll, you watch, you talk, you busy yourself with meaningless action to drown out your mind. Stop. Stop running from the one place you need to be. Inside your own head, you think distraction is harmless. It's not. Distraction is a weapon, and you are using it to kill your own ambition. Every moment you waste avoiding silence, you delay growth. Every notification, every scroll, every just one more video is training you to remain weak. You've built a life of constant noise because the quiet would reveal that you are not ready. You are afraid of facing yourself because when you do, you'll see the truth. You haven't done nearly enough and you're barely who you claim to be. You think being busy means being productive. It doesn't. Busyness is a mask. Busyness is camouflage. You think motion is progress. It's not. Motion without control, motion without focus, motion without focus is nothing but noise. And noise is cowardice disguised as action. You have spent your life hiding in noise, hiding from your fears, hiding from your failures, hiding from the emptiness in your habits. And now the year is moving again, and you are still hiding. Silence isn't your enemy. Your fear is your enemy. Your avoidance is your enemy. because only in silence do you see the man you really are. Only in stillness do you understand how much power you've wasted. Only in reflection do you realize how weak your discipline has been. Only in solitude do you discover the habits that must die and the strength you need to survive. But you run from it. You fill every second with sound, distraction, stimulation. You are allergic to truth. Here's the truth. You cannot run forever. The world won't rescue you. The future won't wait. The life you want won't come to you in noise. It comes to the man who faces himself, who endures the silence, who masters his mind when no one is watching, when no one applauds, when comfort is gone. That man is not afraid of being alone. That man is not afraid of discomfort. That man controls his thoughts. That man controls his actions. That man controls his life. You must sit in silence. You must look at your failures without flinching. You must measure your habits without lies. You must face your fears without distraction. And if you can do this, if you can endure the quiet and take control of your mind, you will emerge sharper, stronger, clearer. You will finally understand the power that comes from discipline, from focus, from being fully present with yourself. Stop hiding in noise. Stop seeking comfort in distraction. Stop feeding the habit that keeps you small. The silence you avoid is not punishment. It is the weapon you need. It is the battlefield where you conquer yourself. It is where you decide who you are. So sit in stillness, listen, observe, think, endure. Because the man who avoids silence is the man who avoids growth. And 2026 will demand growth. If you cannot face yourself, if you cannot endure the quiet, you will fall again. Face it now, or waste another year. Listen. You think a new year means a new you. You think restarting is simply flipping a calendar, writing a new list, or setting the same goals with more enthusiasm. You are wrong. Restarting is not repeating, and repeating is the fastest way to remain invisible. Look at yourself. How many times have you promised a fresh start? How many times have you set goals you never followed through on? How many mornings did you wake up thinking today will be different, only to fall into the same traps, repeat the same habits, make the same excuses? That pattern is death, quiet, slow, inevitable death of potential. Restarting isn't decoration. It's not motivational rhetoric. It's destruction of the old. Repetition is surrender. You cannot bring last year into this year and expect to grow. Not one old habit, not one weak routine, not one lazy thought. They belong in the past, and yet most men cling to them. They repeat, they recycle, they pretend, they restart with the same calendar, the same distractions, the same comfort, and then wonder why nothing changes. You cannot outrun your past while carrying it like a shield. You cannot conquer new ground while dragging old chains. Look at your goals. Are they alive? Or are they recycled promises? Are they exciting? Or are they obligations? Obligations that sound good in your head, but produce nothing in reality. If your goals are the same, if your habits are the same, if your mindset is the same, you are not restarting. You are repeating, and repetition kills ambition faster than failure ever could. Understand this. The man who restarts but repeats is the same man who failed before. He is predictable. He is weak. He is invisible. He waits for motivation. He hopes for opportunity. He prays for luck. And the world passes him by while he sits in comfort, thinking effort alone will save him. Effort alone is worthless. Effort without evolution, effort without change is repetition. And repetition is surrender. Restarting demands death. Death of old routines, old friends, old excuses, old habits. It demands abandoning what feels safe. It demands breaking the patterns that keep you weak. It demands a man who refuses to repeat, who refuses to recycle failure disguised as trying again, who understands that every repeated choice is a chain, every repeated habit is a cage, every repeated excuse is a trap. You are either breaking the old, or you are broken by it. I am telling you this directly. There is no room for the same man in 2026. There is no forgiveness for repeating the past. No one will praise you for trying harder if it is the same effort that produced nothing before. Restarting requires ruthlessness. Ruthlessness against your own patterns. Ruthlessness against your own weaknesses. You must refuse the comfort of repetition. You must abandon the familiar, the predictable, the easy. You must step into the unknown version of yourself, sharper, stronger, relentless. Every action you take this year must be deliberate. Every choice must be measured. Every habit must serve the man you are becoming. Anything else is repetition, and repetition is failure in disguise. You want results? You want change? You want power? You have to destroy what you were yesterday. You have to refuse the convenience of comfort. You have to refuse the safety of habit. You have to refuse repeating. So, when 2-1-T6 begins, do not restart. Do not repeat. Step forward with a clean slate, a ruthless mindset, and no tolerance for the old you. Destroy the patterns that held you back. Build the habits that forge strength. Make every choice deliberate. Make every action count. Because repeating the past is the fastest way to waste the future. And you are not allowed to waste this year. Restarting is war. Repeating is surrender. Decide now. Listen carefully. You are scattered. Your energy is wasted. Every day you open your mind to a dozen things but master none. You chase distractions. You chase fleeting interests. You chase comfort. And in the process you become weak, not tired. Weak, not busy, aimless. You think motion is progress. It's not. Motion without focus is chaos. Chaos is for the weak, for the men who will disappear quietly while others conquer. Imagine a man with one bullet, one chance, one opportunity. His life, his success, his survival depends on that single shot. He cannot waste it. He cannot fire into the air. He cannot spread it over 100 targets. One bullet, one target, one outcome. That is how you must live. Your time is finite. Your energy is finite. Your life is finite. And yet, you spread yourself thin, wasting every resource, every moment, every opportunity. Look at your day. How many hours do you spend scattered? How many tasks do you juggle at once? How many goals do you start only to leave them incomplete? You call this productivity. I call it distraction. You think multitasking is skill. It's weakness. It's avoidance. It's the easiest way to feel busy while doing nothing meaningful. One bullet, one target. That is the principle you must apply to your life. Focus, precision, discipline, ruthless efficiency. Discipline, ruthless efficiency. Understand this. Scattered energy kills potential faster than failure ever could. The man who chases everything achieves nothing. The man who spreads himself thin becomes invisible. The man who divides his attention loses his power. And that man is you if you do not change. Right now you are gambling your life on 100 weak shots. You think trying a little here, a little there, a little everywhere will make a difference. It won't. It will destroy you quietly, slowly, invisibly. You must cut the noise, cut the distractions, cut the weak pursuits. Stop following every whim. Stop responding to every notification. Stop chasing approval, recognition, and temporary pleasure. Focus like a man with one bullet. Identify your target, the most important goal, the most essential action, the most impactful habit. Aim your life at that. Nothing else matters until it is done. Nothing else deserves your energy. Nothing else is worth your time. Discipline your mind. Train it to ignore irrelevance. Train it to reject fleeting temptations. Train it to say no. The world will offer you endless opportunities to scatter yourself, to chase meaningless things, to waste yourself, and you will be tempted. You will be tempted every day. You will hear the noise, feel the pull. Ignore it. Focus is your weapon. Precision is your power. Ruthless concentration is your survival. Every successful man you admire lives this way. Every man who moves mountains, every man who dominates his world, every man who survives the chaos lives with this principle. One target, one bullet, one life. And they do not waste a single shot. They do not scatter. They do not hesitate. And yet, here you are, wasting your potential on distraction, pretending to move forward while standing still. If 2026 is going to mean anything, you will decide your target. You will commit your energy. You will align your mind, your body, your habits, your hours, your minutes, your seconds. Everything must point at that one thing. Ignore the rest. Destroy the irrelevant. Focus with the intensity of a man who has one bullet left in a war he cannot afford to lose. That is how you survive. That is how you dominate. That is how you become the man you're meant to be. No excuses, no hesitation. One bullet, one target. Focus now or waste everything. Listen, your environment is not neutral. It does not just exist around you. It shapes you, it trains you, or it destroys you. Every person you spend time with, every screen you stare at, every street you walk, every sound you hear, it is either making you stronger or weaker. You think you are in control. You are not. You are influenced. Every day your surroundings teach you who you will become, and right now they are failing you. Look at the people you surround yourself with. Are they ambitious? Are they disciplined? Are they building, creating, executing? Or are they complaining, settling, distracting, wasting time? If they are weak, you are becoming weak. If they are lazy, you are becoming lazy. Strength and greatness are not inherited. They absorb from your environment, and the company you keep is the strongest factor in who you will be. Choose carefully or fail quietly. Look at the content you consume, the media, the social feeds, the endless noise. Do you watch things that sharpen your mind, expand your understanding, and push you toward power? Or do you scroll through distraction, feed your ego, and numb your ambition? Every hour spent consuming weak content is an hour spent training yourself to remain small, complacent, and forgettable. And you think it's harmless. It's not. It's shaping the man you will be. Either you control it, or it controls you. Look at your space. Your home, your workspace, your surroundings. Cluttered, no order, noise everywhere. Your environment must reflect your ambition. It must demand discipline. It must train focus. A weak space produces weak men. A sharp space produces sharp men. You cannot separate the man from the surroundings that he tolerates. And if your environment does not challenge you, does not sharpen you, does not demand excellence, it is holding you back. Your habits are environmental too. Your routines, your schedules, your daily choices. These are the walls around your mind. Weak routines, weak habits, weak discipline, all surrounded by comfort and convenience. That is a prison. You think you are free, but you are a captive of your own choices. You are not living. You are being trained to remain weak. And you will wake up in 2026, the same man you were in 2025, if you do not confront it. Change your environment. Immediately remove weak influence. Remove distractions. Remove excuses. Surround yourself with what challenges you. Surround yourself with what strengthens you. Surround yourself with what demands action, demands growth, demands discipline. Your environment must train you. Every day, every moment, or it will destroy you. And this is non-negotiable. You want power, focus, success, dominance. It begins here, with the world you allow around you, the streets you walk, the people you meet, the media you consume, the noise you tolerate. It is either making you stronger or weaker, and the moment you accept weakness from your surroundings is the moment you accept failure. Remember this. The man who controls his environment controls his destiny. The man who ignores it is a fool waiting to be destroyed quietly. You have a choice, but only one. Your environment is your weapon or your cage. Decide. Now, listen carefully. 2026 will not wait for you to feel ready. It doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your comfort. It demands a man who is relentless, a man who is disciplined, a man who controls himself, his environment, and his actions. You are not that man yet, but you can be if you are willing to destroy who you were yesterday. The man you must become is not soft. He does not negotiate with weakness. He does not tolerate excuses. He does not seek comfort. He wakes before the sun rises. He trains his mind, body, and habits like weapons. He eats discipline. He drinks focus. He breathes strategy. And he carries purpose in every step. Every hour, Every action, every thought is deliberate. Every moment builds him. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is accidental. This man is accidental. This man is ruthless with time. He knows it is finite, and he refuses to squander it. He measures every minute. He prioritizes what truly matters. He ignores the trivial, the meaningless, the distracting. Social media, empty conversation, unnecessary approval. All distractions are eliminated. This man does not react to chaos. He creates order. He focuses energy like a sniper with one bullet, one target, one mission, one life. This man controls his habits. Every habit, every routine, every action is a tool. A morning discipline, cold mornings, intentional work, calculated rest, all are weapons to sharpen him. Laziness is a foreign concept. Procrastination is an enemy. Weakness is a memory of the man he once was, and he has no tolerance for repeating it. Every action is deliberate. Every choice builds him. Every day strengthens him. This man is emotionally controlled. He does not allow anger, fear, or doubt to dictate his decisions. He experiences emotion, but he does not surrender to it. He is calm in chaos. He is patient with strategy. He is precise in execution. No distraction shakes him. No distraction shakes him. No criticism slows him. No obstacle stops him. He endures. He adapts. He dominates. This man surrounds himself with power, not weakness. His environment trains him, sharpens him, and forces him to grow. He keeps company with the disciplined, the relentless, the strategic. He avoids energy vampires, time wasters, and comfort addicts. He controls what enters his mind, his space, and his life. He understands that external influence shapes internal power. His environment is not tolerated. It is conquered. This man carries vision. He sees the future with clarity. He knows what he wants. He knows the path, and he moves with precision. He is not distracted by trivialities or temptation. He understands that small decisions compound into dominance. He thinks ahead. He acts ahead. He controls his destiny because he refuses to be a victim of circumstance. This man is relentless. He refuses to stop, to pause, to doubt, or to quit. He is tireless in pursuit of mastery. Every day is a battle. Every hour is a chance. Every choice is a taste. And he passes every test because he has no other option. Weakness has been destroyed. Excuses have been burned. Comfort has been abandoned. He is a weapon. He is a force. He is inevitable. And you must become him. You cannot wait for permission. You cannot wait for motivation. You cannot wait for motivation. You cannot wait for circumstances to be kind. You either take this identity, this power, this discipline, or you remain the same man who wasted last year. There is no middle ground. There is no compromise. You are either this man or you are invisible. 2026 will demand excellence. It will demand control. It will demand dominance, and it will not tolerate who you are now. Become the man who can survive it. Become the man who can conquer it. Become the man who will not be stopped. You have one choice. Take it, build him, live him, and refuse to look back. Listen carefully. No one is coming for you. Not luck, not opportunity, not a mentor, not fate, not anyone. If you are waiting for someone to rescue you, to hand you success, to guide you through the chaos, you will die invisible. You are alone, and that is the truth you must face. Brutal, cold, undeniable, alone. You've been lying to yourself. You've been hoping someone will notice, someone will intervene, someone will give you permission to rise. There is no permission. There is no intervention. There is no miracle. Life doesn't reward waiting. Life punishes hesitation. Life exposes weakness. Every second you rely on someone else is a second wasted. Every second you expect a savior is a second you surrender your power. Do you understand? The world owes you nothing, not a moment, not a chance, not a break, not recognition. Every opportunity, every success, every inch you want to take, you must take it yourself. No one is standing behind you. No one is clearing the path. No one is guarding your back. You are the army, the weapon, the strategy, the execution. You are the man. Either you fight or you fade. There is no middle ground. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop blaming the economy, society, your past, or other people. Weak men create stories, excuses, and victims. Strong men create action. Strong men create results. And if you are waiting for someone else to fight your battles, you are already defeated. You may still breathe, but you are dead in ambition, dead in discipline, dead in purpose. Look at your life. Every failure, every delay, every unfinished goal. It is not because the world was cruel. It is because you waited, you delayed, you hoped, you trusted that someone else would fix it. And now you realize the truth. No one will. No one can. Only you. Only your discipline. Only your courage. Only your relentless pursuit. Understand this: dependence is weakness. Dependence is surrender. Dependence is death by inches. Every man you admire, every man who dominates, every man who survives chaos, he relies on himself. He plans, he executes, he endures. He controls his environment, his habits, his mind. He does not wait. He does not hope. He does not pray. He acts, and that is why he survives when others fade. You have a choice. You can keep waiting for a savior and continue to drift, to lose, to remain invisible. Or you can take everything into your own hands. Every ounce of strength, every minute, every decision. Claim it, control it, dominate it. Build your life, build your future, build yourself, because no one else will. The man who waits dies quietly. The man who acts survives loudly. The man who owns himself conquers everything. And you can be him, but only if you accept this truth. Only if you quit the illusions of rescue. Only if you embrace total responsibility. No one is coming, never has, never will. The battlefield is yours. The clock is ticking. The choice is yours. Take control or fade. No excuses, no mercy. No one is coming to save you. 2026 isn't waiting for you. The year doesn't care about excuses, comfort, or hesitation. You either step into it as the man who owns himself, who controls his mind, habits, and environment, or you remain invisible. Destroy the weak version of yourself. Kill the distractions. Burn the excuses. Face the silence. Focus like a weapon. Build discipline like armor. Surround yourself with power. Every choice matters. Every second counts. Walk into this year as a different man. Sharper, stronger, relentless. Refuse compromise. Refuse comfort. Refuse weakness. Take what is yours.